Hi guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? Anyway, it's a Sunday. I'm on duty, and the Sunday duty is tiring. It's like the second last week to closing, and teachers are home, so the staff room is so quiet. So maybe I'll wait until tea break for at least just to start streaming in so that I won't become so lonely. Students are praying, but I have to be here. Well, for any emergencies, being on duty on a Sunday. So these are the sacrifices for the job. Okay. Anyway, I've just been thinking. Can we talk about toxic environments? I mean, how do you deal with a toxic working environment? So I think this is just a phase, face of life. If you don't deal with these things, it may make me not be able to get prepared for the bigger things. So I realized that if you are individuals who have their own minds, individuals who cannot be easily swayed by anything, individuals who do things by their own way, and especially if you're a lady, people tend to have tags on whatever you do. It's so funny that people just can't see you going out to have fun without making an attachment of having a male counterpart to do all the things. For instance, if you're individuals who love going out having fun with just your female colleague, there's the tendency to put a male figure behind you, having going to have fun. I mean, you work. So what's so hard in just going out? And it's so funny that it's people, females who are older than you, that do that thing. And then if you realize, most of the people who start spreading rumors, it's so sad to say that it's the males. I don't understand why a man who's just had his own brain, who has his own family, would start talking shit. Okay, that was a bad word. But my friend and I have been involved in a scandal. Well, because we just love having fun, but technically it's just the work environment. And it kind of hit hard because the accusations were so heavy. Even if you know that you haven't done that thing, but being in an environment where you smile at people and they smile back at you, and knowing that they're the same ones spreading those kinds of things, is so hard. I don't know how many of us have gone through this, but I feel that if you go through such things, they make us stronger, they make us learn how to handle situations that were unexpected, and they make us appreciate ourselves more for who we are and who we ought to be, who we want to be. And yeah, so for today, it's just a thought, it's thinking, it's just life. And then I just sat down and started thinking that if these things could be happening to us, then we're definitely on the right path. I mean, look at all the successful people who hasn't gone through being humiliated, being demeaned, being talked ill about. Look at Beyonce, for example, still being talked ill about after all those years in the industries, but has mastered the art to deal with the negativity and very successful. Look at Priyanka Chopra. Look at Chimamanda. For her to be able to start to become a feminist and not in a negative way, she went through some experiences that demeaned her in a way and decided that this is what I'm going to do and this is what I want to do. Look at Nancy Sime. She's a Nigerian, a very beautiful lady and doing great things. There were times people started talking ill about her. Maybe it was a scene in a movie, I think, but she learned how to deal with it. So, while I'm thinking that if this is happening, then there's definitely something that I'm doing good or something I have that the other people don't have. And so for this post is just very authentic and to encourage us who are so bold, who are so fearless to do whatever we feel is like, and we don't care what other people say, who just love their space and despite everything that happens, still greet the enemies with a smile. I mean, it's work, so we have to work. You're here to work. In as much as we love fun, work is very important. So, for those of us who've gone through this kind of situations, F them up. So let people say whatever they want to say, but at the end of the day, let us not lose focus of who we are. Let us not lose ourselves in the process of these things, because some allegations can make someone be down for a very long time. So let us just learn to appreciate who we are, accept things as they come, but not lose our minds. Continue being with our minds, have it in us to tell people when they are wrong, and just take the bull by the horn. Everything will just fall into place. Bye.